January 20th, 2026 regular meeting of the Montgomery County Fiscal Court is now called to order. Please stand for a prayer by my brother Cockrell and remain standing for pledge allegiance.
Bow our heads. Heavenly Father, just thank you for this evening. Father, we just ask you to lead and guide these gentlemen as they conduct business that would affect everyone in this county. God, give them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, Lord, to do that in a way that benefit us and, Lord, glorify you. We ask you just watch over our community with a snowstorm coming. We just ask you to protect those that are out there working and just protect them and keep them safe. In Jesus' name. Amen.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk call the roll.
Ralph Charles here. Shane Parker here. Carmichael is absent.
All right, fiscal court members have been given minutes from the December 16th, 2025 regular meeting and the December 29th, 2025 special meeting. Does anyone have any additions or deletions? All right. Being none, I need a motion to dispense with the reading of these minutes. I have a motion. Motion Ralph Charles. Do I have a second? Second Shane Parker. All in favor, signify by saying aye. All opposed, no. Motion carries. All right. Are there any citizens who would like to address the court at this time? We do have Emily Spencer, Dorothy Puget, and Ms. Macy Updike. Fine. Talk about child care and early learning center. Would you like to come up and kind of give us a brief on what's going on?
Ms. Macy Updike, and then these are my two partners in Lexington and Puget. So we are here to discuss partnering with the Gateway Area Development District with a revolving loan fund for the Vine Early Learning Center. The Vine Early Learning Center is something that we founded in the heart of Mount Stone, Kentucky. It is something that has opened childcare for 65 families and created 14 job opportunities for this community as well. With that, our mission is to form this early learning foundation that is an accepting environment that encourages growth, curiosity, and joy for all children. Our goal is to create a lifetime, strong, lasting community for not only children but for our community as well. We understand the need for childcare in Montgomery County, not only in Montgomery County but surrounding counties and surrounding states as well. Our goal this year is to be able to cover our starting costs, some things like some engineer work, some working capital things, some safety measures, and things like that we need. And by year 3, we plan to be at full capacity. We currently have 65 slots, and 61 of those are full already. So we have an impeccable interest within this project. With that, by year 3, we plan to expand. We have an extra 3,000 square feet that's available right beside of us, and then a 2,000 on the other side as well. So by year 3, we plan to double our capacity, which doubles our enrollment for children, doubles the job opportunities for Montgomery County as well. Our goal is to create a partnership with Montgomery County to provide the utmost care for children, so that while families are working, they have a safe place for their children to go, which in return helps their children and helps this community with keeping people employed.
So I will say, at the regional level, out at Gateway Ave,
Right.
the biggest topic that we're finding right now has to do with childcare. So that is, there's a deficiency in that area, and so anything that we could do to help them, and I think tonight we're going to vote on the revolving loan fund through the Gateway Area Development District. So I think that is a good project for us. I think it helps our workforce and economic development. So I appreciate you for coming in, and so I guess you're going to the city next, right?
I am, yep.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Y'all have any questions? Anything? Good. All right, next we have First Day Forward. We have representatives from First Day Forward. Our opioid money that we have been awarded for the county. We voted a while back to help you all out with the projects that you're doing. So this is a re-entry program from the jail. I'll go down to the picture real quick. We'll give you your check for $41,000. Hi, Sheriff. Let me stop here, right? Yeah.
Everybody act like you like them to. You three on this side, count out the shoulders.
We can break them up.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
Excellent. Thank you.
Can we just say we're really thankful to be able to continue to serve? We've been blessed to serve over 900 people leaving incarceration in Eastern Kentucky since we started in 2020. And it started with a planning grant from HRSA. And we got funded to try out this plan, right? Before year 1 was over, we had impeccable outcome data, but we knew we needed to go on to see what happened in years 2 and 3 when people were leaving incarceration with little support. As we continued to get this data back, we realized putting somebody in the jail to meet people where they're at and then giving them a wingman to leave was actually working. And it continues to work. And as our funding dried up this year, we didn't come to the fiscal court meeting to beg for money. It actually wasn't on our radar at all. We wanted to let Montgomery County know that what we've been doing was working, and we were really, really proud to have had the opportunity to serve. So getting funded to continue what we do another year means means a lot to me, it means a lot to Mike, and it really means a lot to people in Montgomery County, so we're so thankful. So thank you so much.
Thank you for all you do.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Is there anybody else in the audience would like to say anything? No good? Moving on, we'll move on to new business. Court's been given a copy of a resolution authorizing Montgomery County Fiscal Court to apply for an EPA Brownsville cleanup grant, and authorizing the county judge or any successor entitled to execute all documents necessary for said application. This resolution pertains to the former Community Trust Bank property, which the fiscal court now owns. This property is a potential, actually, the property is in the industrial authority's name right now. So they're holding on to that until this comes through. So this property's potential brownfield site and may contain environmental conditions that permit redevelopment and reuse, and this grant would fund eligible cleanup activities. Do I have a motion to adopt this resolution? Have a motion, Shane Parker. Do I have a second? Second, Ralph Charles. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, no. That motion carries. The court has been given a copy of a resolution between the Montgomery County Fiscal Court and the Gateway Area Development District related to the transfer of kitchen appliances. The fiscal court purchased kitchen appliances for the use of the Montgomery County Senior Center as a backup Gateway Regional Kitchen. Montgomery County Senior Center is leased, operated, and supported by Gateway Area Development District. Therefore, it is in the best interest for the Montgomery County Fiscal Court to transfer ownership of said appliances to Gateway Ad for continued use, maintenance of the Montgomery County Senior Center operations. This transfer is made without monetary consideration and is to support the ongoing operation of the Montgomery County Senior Center. Do I have a motion to adopt this resolution? Motion. Have a motion, Ralph Charles. Do I have a second? Second, Shane Parker. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, no. That motion carries. Next, we have board appointments. First, we have Reed Village Water District. Jimmy Costigan has resigned effective December 31st, 2025, and Randy Staten has agreed and would like to serve on this board. Do I have a motion to appoint Randy Staten to fill out the remainder of Jimmy Costigan's term, which will expire January the 1st of 2027? Motion. I have a motion, Ralph Charles. Do I have a second? Second, Shane Parker. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, no. That motion carries. Chris Wells and Jill Ottheiser have resigned from the Montgomery County County Library Board. Lucy Razor has agreed to serve the remainder of Chris Wells' term. Do I have a motion to appoint Lucy Razor to fill the remainder of Chris Wells' term, which will expire February the 1st of 27? I'll make the motion. I have a motion, Shane Parker. Do I have a second? Second, Ralph Charles. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, no. All right, that motion carries. We'll be able to fill that second one. We'll probably have a special meeting for that second one. All right, the court has been given a copy of the loan pledge and guarantee with the Vine Early Learning Center. Montgomery County Fiscal Court agrees to pledge and guarantee a portion of a loan to be issued by the Gateway Area Development District to the Vine Early Learning Center. The loan is $60,000. The county agrees to guarantee up to 50% of that total loan, not to exceed $30,000, and will be subject to the terms and conditions outlined within the loan agreement between Gateway Ad and the Vine Early Learning Center. The county recognizes the essential role of the Vine Early Learning Center plays in serving the child care needs of Mount Sterling and Montgomery County by providing availability and quality child care, which is a necessity for community growth, business retention, and overall economic stability. Do I have a motion to approve and adopt the loan pledge and guarantee the Vine Early Learning Center? Motion, Ralph Charles, do I have a second? Second. Second, Shane Parker. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The motion carries. Moving on now. Fiscal Court has received a copy of the Treasurer's Report, annual checks written, additional vouchers, bank transfers, and budget transfers. In addition, our Treasurer requests approval to add a revenue and appropriation line item for the America 250 celebration to be held July 26th. Commissioner Charles has reviewed the bills for January. If there are no questions, do I have a motion to approve the County Treasurer's Report and pay the bills? Motion, Shane Parker. Ralph Charles, second. All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, no. That motion carries. At this time, we're going to hear from various boards, agencies, and from our department heads. So, we'll start out. Chief Moses, you want to get us going?
Be happy to lead them. Good evening. I have the numbers for 2025 for our full year volume. It was a good year. We've got a lot accomplished. We got into Azure Studio retirement to take care of our employees. That's a huge step that helps us with retention. As you know, it's been an issue. Now we need to focus on recruitment moving forward. So very thankful for that. A couple of projects that we're working on currently is turnout gear replacement for all of our members. We have a 10-year shelf life on that, and we're coming up on that. So it's probably $300,000 to $400,000 purchase for all of our people. We're also working on a new county fire truck that will be stationed in Camargo. That's a 2 to 3 year process to get that built. And we're looking at somewhere close to $1 million right now with the inflation. It's crazy. So those are our big projects for the year. Looking back on last year, the fire department made 1,596 responses, and of those we extinguished 125 fires of various types. Animal service made 4,969 runs, and there's 363 motor vehicle accidents, 314 chest pains, 61 overdoses, which thank God is probably the lowest we've seen in 10 years. Wow. And as I tell everybody, the gravity in Montgomery County is extremely higher than anywhere else in the world because we had 457 faults in Montgomery County. It was a very busy year for us. We did 6,565 calls for the year. Pretty busy year for us.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. Thank you, Chief. All right, we'll move on to Bonnie Pennington. Bonnie Pennington is our solid waste coordinator.
Back in October, Chris and I got a tour of the Lexington Recycling Center. That's see where all of our recycling goes. November we finished up our 3 smoking days. We had 122 vehicles and 63 tons. It wasn't bad for open gun season, so pretty good. Went to a SWAT conference in Portland in December, and been working with residents and stuff on complaints, trying to get them to clean stuff up. Had another day we talked to them about it, stuff out of there. Building public records. Disposal days for 2026 are April 11th, May 9th, September 12th, and October 10th. And then January 30th, I'll be attending the waste tire meeting. More get ran think it may be with the statewide.
Thanks, sir. Greg Beam, Emergency Manager.
Last quarter, it wasn't too eventful. We had numerous times we had to shut the interstate down. One fatality on the interstate. They would be okay there with that. But we ended up having 14 days flash floods, about 10 days of severe thunderstorms, numerous light snow, recently. County crane coming up, and we're good, safe, probably, right now. So, I'm good.
Any news about this weekend? No.
It's gonna snow. Don't have any. Not willing to say yet.
I don't say it. All right. Chad Conley, our building inspector, he's out today, so we'll hear from him next time. Move on to Mark.
We had 2025 was probably the best year we've had the room for itself there. Done a lot of paving. We'll give you a quick list of roads we did pave this year. Lakesmore Road, Northward Chapel, Southward Chapel, Westwood Drive, Maplewood Drive, Eastwood Drive, Schnott Lane East, Schnott Lane West, Ridgewood, Crescent Drive, Southfield, Pilot, Cleveland, Cobb, Smith, Keys Street, Markwood, Gardner Lane Spur, South Wilson Alley, Cecil Road, Jenny Court, Jonathan Court, Stacy Drive, Colonial Drive, Crookgrassy, Douglas Street, Adena Hills, Science Ridge, Stepstone Road, Quisenberry. It's a pretty good list. And you gotta understand that each one of those roads takes a lot of time. And I know Chris has, I've come to the end of these roads several times, and he looked at them, he drove them, and I'm sure you all done the same thing. Really appreciate the support we have this year. We spent a little over $2 million on paving in the calendar year 25. That's by far the. And you get our roads and you can see that it is paid off. I still not convinced anybody. But it comes a lot of work and a lot of people behind it. Barbara, of course, I've heard her to death, but there's a lot of red tape comes with paving these roads. Amanda, she's done great. She's made sure we had the money, and I really want to thank them. And Pam, she helps me on time, or it would be a mess if she didn't help me. Everybody works together, and that's how we come.
We do appreciate you. Thanks so much. Guys, we appreciate them. All right, Sheriff.
All right. We had a very busy year this year. We had 14,531 calls for service. We also had 837 prisoner transports for courts. We served 2,324 papers. So the numbers are separate from the call for service. Of those, we issued 1,698 citations. We arrested 940 individuals. We also worked 459 accidents. We had 8 deputies receive awards this year, including 5 for life-saving efforts. We received 3 grants, and
including the last that we have just been certified in 287G program. We also have the high five grant that is going, and we have the highway safety grant. We also received grants from the Attorney General for body armor, and that is been put out to everyone, including rifle plates, lightweight rifle plates for resistant carriers and ballistic guns. But as far as everything else is going good.
You get a chance to look at that,
I did, yes.
that one now.
As it's all in the parameters we want. So speed's on what we are.
We'll go ahead and get that, order, we'll start on that tomorrow.
Anything else? I will say this, gentlemen, none of this, what I covered tonight, would have been possible without your all support, monetary and support in general, because without the county's contribution, we couldn't have the ability to work. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Y'all be safe. Have Adam Grubb with our animal shelter. Gentlemen, good.
It's been a very busy year for us at the shelter. I don't have quite the volume numbers that like Sheriff put out, but I will say this. I do want to extend thanks to Montgomery County Sheriff's Office as well as Mount St. Police Department and all of you individuals. The law enforcement aspect of our job, we have stepped up in answering calls to service, and they have any time that we request help. Sheriff and Captain has always been right on top of to provide that help, and we do greatly appreciate you, gentlemen. We've got amazing community here. We've got amazing law enforcement and officials, and I will say that we've had some really great things happen this year, but we're going to run through some numbers. Today, as the numbers stand today, we currently have 34 cats in foster homes, 23 dogs in foster homes. We have 16 cats in shelter, which is full capacity, and we have 50 dogs in shelter, which is by technically 8 over capacity. Thus far, in 2025, we had a total of 40 hours of continued education and training, which I'm very proud and pleased that we're going to continue that for animal cruelty investigations and the CAC, or Kentucky Animal Care Control Association conference that we attend. In 2025, we took in 322 cats, 355 dogs. We were able to get 146 cats to rescue, 73 dogs to rescue. In the year, we fostered out 83 cats, 67 dogs. We adopted out 113 cats, 283 dogs, had 3 cats reclaimed, and 86 dogs reclaimed. We did have some returns from adoption, foster, etc. So the total intake for 2025 was 810, which is a step down from last year, which was about 970. We did alter our intake for cats as part of the Joni Bernard Foundation, the TNR program that we're now doing, getting cats spayed, neutered, and onto a better life and not having to spend time in shelter. And we had a total 796 animals out in 2025. So we are happy to announce that 2025 we had a 96.6 live adoption rate, and we expect in a few months we will be rewarded with the no-kill status 3rd year in a row. So we are excited about that. On the animal welfare side, when it comes to the calls to service, we had 14 aggression calls, 1 animal involved in an accident, 100 animals running at large, so 100 stray dogs that we actually responded to, 15 animal bites, 13 animals that were seized due to the owners being arrested. We responded to 2 dead animal calls, 72 welfare and neglect calls in 2025, 4 calls that fell under other categories, and 14 that were either sick or injured, for a total of 234 calls in 25. And I will say that in 2024 we responded to 93. So a much higher call volume. But again, like I said, without law enforcement support, we wouldn't be able to handle half of them. They took on more calls than we did, and we appreciate them carrying that, to continue to carry that load.
In 2025, our financial income total was $46,538, which was about $16,000 more than 2024. So we're super happy about that. I do want to touch base on a few things we mentioned this morning in the workshop. We have partnered with Humane World for Animals as part of our CARE initiative, which is Canine Adequate Residential Environment initiative to provide dog houses to folks in the community that their dogs either have no outdoor shelter or have less than adequate outdoor shelter. So there is an application process that will be involved with that. If anybody wants to know more about this, there's going to be a lot of information on our Facebook page, so we will continue to share that and keep folks updated. But we're super excited about that, and we'll have some more information next fiscal court meeting. Todd Levins, the director of Humane World for Animals, will be here to present us with that check and that grant. So again, happy about that. We've got some more things coming down the line that we're going to bring forth to the fiscal court in the next few workshops. And I did want to point out that in 2025 we received $1,000 Insta grant from Who Will Let the Dogs Out, and we also received $1,000 InstaSnip grant from Who Will Let the Dogs Out, and again the $25,000 to the Johnny Bernard Foundation.
Okay. Good. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
All right, we'll have Amanda, our treasurer. Amanda Duff.
Okay, so to update for the year, we have 2 remaining projects with obligated funds in ARPA. We have broadband, which is anticipated to be completed by late summer, potentially early fall, and sanitation project by November, which is good because those funds must be expended by December 31st, 2026. So we're on track with both of those, which is fantastic. The jail's combined technology grant, you have that in your monthly financials that was downloaded today. The FCC has ruled that these funds are going to be gone as of April of 2026, and Ian talked a little bit about that this morning at the workshop. Ian is here working to make sure that the remaining balance that shows on that, they are going to spend that appropriately and effectively on things that need to be bought for the jail and for the inmates, and to try to offset what they would have spent out of their regular budget to kind of save those funds for after this is gone. But they are going to work to get that spent by the beginning of April so that we do not lose out on any of those funds that we currently have. So also the phone commissions are going to be affected by that ruling. They're going to be cut. So next month I will sit with Ian and Chris, and we will start working to try to navigate these changes with the jail's budget, and we will just try to navigate as best as we can with what we'll have, or what we think we'll have. We're all going to be attending the Department of Local Government's budget workshop in Frankfurt on February 12th. And then employees are going to receive their W-2s and their 1095-C forms this week on Thursday. Both have been electronically transmitted to the IRS and the Social Security Administration already. 1099s will be electronically submitted and mailed this Friday. And then, as Chris mentioned earlier, pending tonight's approval, I will create the revenue and corresponding expense line item for the America 250 celebration. That way we can track everything that comes in and out according, and you'll be able to see that exactly what comes in and out just in those 2 line items. So, do you have any questions?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have everybody now. Again, you know, the people that are out, boots on the ground, doing what you do every single day, I appreciate you so much. You are professional at what you do. You do it the best of your ability, and I put every one of you up against anybody else. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm proud of you. And you do a lot of good work for Montgomery County in general. So keep it up. I will say this, talking about America 250, it's going to be a big celebration in July and leading up to July. So we got a lot of community members that are working on this right now. So I want to tell everybody, 4th of July, plan on staying right here because we're going to have a lot of good stuff for you. With that being said, if y'all have anything? Y'all good?
Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thank everybody for being here. All right, do I have a motion to adjourn? Have a motion, Ralph Charles, do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye. All opposed, no. All right, we are adjourned.
That's always some kind of problem. And then I would give you like that too. Yeah, I wouldn't want that at all. Y'all be sure to leave it like.
Thank you.